It's time for, I think, the end of Act 4? Hopefully. Let me just... It's time again. Get that. Down to 5. Boop. Alright, let's begin. Dave, wake up and jam. I mean... okay! And by jam, you mean alchemize, of course. Whoa, your house is huge suddenly. Anyway, let's get this party started. Doesn't look too huge. Dave combines sunglasses and iPhone. Eye shades. You make a pair of eye shades. This one was really obvious because Future Dave had a pair, but he took them with him when he prototyped himself. But now you have a pair too, so that's cool. Apple eye shades. I'm pretty sure... Yes. Yes. When was this? Oh. No, there was something recently about this. Ah, this is probably it. Right here. Where was this? Like, actually, where was it? What the fuck is this music? Is this even music? Doesn't sound like it, honestly. Hold on. Oh, there's author commentary right here. That doesn't help. I mean, yeah, it's an aesthetic, but is it music? I don't know. Dave combined timetables and computer. Turn top. Oh, that's a keyboard. You make the turn top. Convenient computing on the go. Sort of like you have with your iShades, but with all your important files and apps on there, not to mention Suburb. Plus, maybe it has some weird time powers? You have no idea, you'll mess with it later. Dave, combine Puppet Tux plus Muppet. Red plush Puppet Tux. You upgrade the Puppet Tux Future Dave made. You probably made it by combining one of your bros' badass marionette suits with your shirt and scaling it up to fit. That's how you would have made it anyway. You add a Muppet to the mix to make a softer and more stylish red plush Puppet Tux. It is like walking around in snuggly pajamas. Accent pajamas. Dave combined Broken Killed Scratch and Ruby Contraband. You make a couple more items you got from Future Dave's loot stash. The broken form of Killed Scratch and some Ruby Contraband, whatever the hell that is. The resulting item costs a fortune. You have no idea what it is. Dave, preview item with holopad. Oh, you momentarily reconfigure your alchemitter upgrades to make use out of the holopad extension. You pop the card in the slot and check it out. The combination will produce the Broken Scarlet Ribitar. Wow. Well, frick. Is that useful, though? And then, this means we could see that one thing John tried to make, like, in Act 3? I think it was... frick. Pause that, pause. Alright, where was I? Dave, combine Whole Killed Scratch and Ruby Contraband. Oh. Out of curiosity, you tried again with a whole sword. You dealt back Killed Scratch's little turntable, rewinding the sword to a point in its history before it was broken. You then combine it with the red frog thingy to show the complete Scarlet Ribitar. But there's no way you can afford to make that yet. It costs even more now. 2 million of whatever that is. Maybe you'll stick to combining items around your house for now, rather than stuff from your future solo decks. It'll be less confusing that way, and probably less expensive. Dave, combine Shitty Sword and Hella Jeff Drawing. The sword. Oh my god. You use one of your bro's really shitty swords from the fridge and a printout of Hella Jeff to make a sword. This thing is so unspeakably shitty you are having a hard time even holding it. Come on! Doesn't even link where that is. Dave combined Snoop Dogg photo and mini AC and kill to scratch. Snoop Dogg Snow Cone Machete. You make the Snoop Dogg Snow Cone Machete. And when foes drop it like it's hot, just turn up the Blizzizzle nozzle so they chill out full rizzle. Oh boy. And we're back. I read this right? Yes. Dave combined skateboard and Hella Jeff Drawing. Unreal Air. You make Unreal Air. Up. There it goes. And there it goes. It is ridiculous what kind of air this thing is getting. Dude, come get the ruler. Check this out. Yeah, it's not coming back. Dave, make another one. You just make another one. You quickly stash it in a card so it can't escape from above. Dave, combine Game Bro magazine and timetables. Vintage Game Bro. Game Bro! Exclusive bro strategies, the hottest secrets. Shh! Challenge your thumbs to the maximum. Outrageous video studs at your fingertips. Where are all the secrets? In here, bro. You turn back the clock and make a vintage Game Bro. You think you remember this one from your bro's stash. It's classic. Oh god, the face. Jeez. Dave, combine Batarang plus Midnight Crew poster. Suitarangs. Oh god, that's why Hearts box cards like to X. Ah, frick, what now? Alright, where was I? You make a whole pile of Suitarangs because they are really cool and pretty cheap. Dave, combine plush puppet tux plus Midnight Crew poster. You make 4 aces suited. You aren't really sure which one you like better. The red one is softer while the black one is sort of stiff and starchy. Anyone wearing this suit is all business. Maybe you'll switch it up as your mood dictates. Dave, combine plush puppet tux plus felt poster. This would make the felt duds if you had some of whatever that green suit grist is. What now? Alright, Dave combined Smuffet and felt poster. Jutting out an impudent felt, oh god. You make a jutting out an impudent felt plush. You do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and into his heart. And he into yours. Aww. Dave combined Dead Things and Amber and Smuffet. Like, I already forgot how this fucking works. Like, ampersand and something. Gee. Foam mutant Smuppet encased in amber. You make a foam mutant Smuppet encased in amber. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh god. Dave combined Dead Things in amber and Smuppet. Okay. Alright. So, ampersand seems to combine them in some way that, you know what, I'm not gonna analyze this. I'm gonna be wrong about it. For the sake of science, you combine them instead of ampersand combine. You make an amber mutant Muppet abomination. So cool. Now this is how you make shit work. Egbert and Lalondw should be taking notes. Dave, combine fetus in a jar and Mr. T puppet. Ah, God, already? Of course. And where was I? You make the foam fetal Mr. T in a jar. Another back-breaking victory for science. You're looking pretty chill with your new freak show entourage. The underlings all look kind of put off by it, though. You're kind of weirding them out. Dave, combine camera and capture log card. Ooh. You make the Capturoid camera. You can use it to snap a ghost image of any object without capture logging it. Spits it out on a brand new capture log card every time. Could be a useful way to take a large inventory of anything you encounter without cluttering up your Philodex. Also for grabbing codes or stuff you can't ordinarily pick up. Dave, take photo of self. Oh boy. You take one of your patented, ironic, cool guys self-portraits. Man, so cool. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Dave, combine fetus in a jar and self-portrait photo. Oh, this would apparently make Dave's brain in a jar gross. It costs the king's ransom though, because of course the organ is virtually imitable. Didn't stop you from capturing its hologram though. Dave, capturoid the hologram of your own brain. Oh dear God. Okay, that's probably the weirdest thing you've ever done, but okay. Dave, combine brain and sweet bro and hella Jeff drawing and capturoid camera. You make the Spogifier. Finally, something useful. It costs you -1,000 units of artifact grist. Wowee. Dave, try it out. Snap. Sweet bro and hella Jeff. Bro, where do you go? I was going to show you my chops. Dude, are those wings? Time to fly up away to the sun, you fuck-snick piece of garbage. Okay. The only thing that's left to really do is watch that asshole fall. Looks like it automatically prints out a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff comic in some way related to whatever you take a picture of. This should save you a lot of time. Specifically the 5 minutes it takes you to draw a comic. You're a busy guy. Oh wow. That's a complete mess of stuff. Dave, make copies of Rose's journals. Can't forget the most important thing you came up here to make. Gotta be getting your snoop on. Dave, take a look. One book is titled Meow. The other is titled Complacency of the Learned. Gee, you wonder what could be in... What? One threat. What did you mistake as a threat this time? Haha. That's not it. This? Sure, whatever. Oh yeah, that freaking thing. Dave, read it. Randomly generated meow. I'm not reading all that. To no surprise at all, this book is full of more meow letters. Looks like Rose is totally nuts. What else is new? You guess you'll try it out? The other book looks like it's some sort of creative writing project. Dave, read Complacency of the Learned. Oh boy, this. Friglich bothered his beard, as if unkinking a hitch in a long silk windsock. A more pedestrian audience would parse the exhibit as nervous compulsion, behavior to petition contempt among the reasonable. He was, however, not surrounded by the reasonable, but the wise, as a distinction in men that would forever be the difference in history's garland of treasured follies. As a matter of fact, his coterie of fellow wizards were all putting similar moves on their beards as well. The practice would evince thoughtfulness, sagacity even, if they didn't do it all the time. Standing in line at the bank, shooing squirrels from bird feeders, few occasions were safe. Oh god, I've never actually paid attention to this because I've never actually read this out loud. It's actually pretty funny. Zazerpan inspected the clue, a single piece of evidence cradled in his courageous old man palms. It was a human bone, not striking in the toad alone so much as that toad by the thousands like it, festooning the marshy soil of the mass grave. The gristly expanse bore the texture of a decadent desert, like one of Smarty's formidable custard trifles rolled out on the wheels for the holidays, to the dismay of the small nation. "You're certain of this?" asked Friglich. Despite what he was doing with his beard, he was, in fact, immeasured in meaningful contemplation. "I am afraid I am becoming more so with each terrible tick groused by that gaudy timepiece slung around your neck." In case it wasn't clear, Friglich wore a clock Zazerpan didn't care for. It was magic. The massacre of Cirrus Galope was not as written. "What has it convinced it was the hand of our disciples in this blackness?" Executus chimed in. "I believe I..." A fat-faced stammered, eyes darting with the guilt of a thief in the throes of an unraveling alibi. "I can summon a more pressing line of inquiry. No, Smarty. Nobody was in the mood for a sticky bundt loaf just now." Zazerpan's ears fell insubstantial to any line of inquiry, pastry-oriented or otherwise. His abstruse contour caved a pondering shape in the fog-carpeting centuries dead. His 11 contemporaries, too, embraced the muted consummation of their great pertinent shoulder. What is this phone call? Frick. Where was I? Frick. Boop. Few wizards kept sharper adumtrams or regularly such lucidity. When Zazerpan treated men with silence, it was seldom unrepaid by the wise and reasonable alike. It was harrowing to entertain. Zazerpan learned storied. Complacency of wizard was marked for greater desicance. Disciples handpicked, vetted by Octite the Bonafide, and tested by Gastro the Munificent. The 12 sweetest, most studious children a pair of elderly eyes could give their sparkle. Not the ragged gutter snipe so oft harvested by the common obscenity. Those vituperative little beggars with hearts to corrupt as dropped bananas brown. That these chosen youngsters would turn was not merely unthinkable, but something of a roundhouse to the temporal bones of the upper indifferences high-chambered of soft-skulled prophets. His wisdom Savage Brown pruned further with recount of his many lessons to would-be successors, lessons to advance humanity's hallucination and prosperity, an outcome to this bleak trail now painfully obviated. There were few puzzles the learned could not suspend and dissect in the recondite manifold beneath his extremely expensive pointy hat, daring to pitch his cherished pupils in with the foul melange of history's rogues. The heretofore abstract scourge that built up civilizations with ungodly magic and tore them down with joyful malice would prove an intellectual trespass to make his calcium deficient bones quake. And more daring yet was the only question that now mattered. Could a bunch of bearded, scraggly old men in preposterous outfits hunt them down? He didn't have an answer. Only a simple observation so blunt and uncharacteristically Jejune. For the lauded sage, it was breathtaking in its self-evidency. We're going to need more wands. Wow, think of something better. Fun fact, this whole thing here is actually a full story. Like, it's not really supposed to be available, but someone had actually leaked into Andrew Hussey's files somehow, and like leaked the whole complete complacency of the learned. And it's on Pastebin somewhere. I'm not gonna actively look for it now, because that's kind of disrespectful, but This wizard story seems really involved and kind of confusing. You have to save your place and dig into it later, and then maybe ask Rose what the hell the deal with it is. Dave, go get a bookmark. No, why? Okay, go get a bookmark. He's getting a bookmark. This is the adventure of Dave Gets a Bookmark. You return to your room in search of a bookmark. Oh hey, finally, use for that pointless juice-stained beta that would never serve any purpose, past or future. You drop it on the John in case you're looking for some reading material later. Dave, check on Rose. Did you really need to put both betas in there? Really? Dave Pester. Oh god. Whoa, why are you burning your wizard fan fiction? I'm not. This book contains a genetic code. Oh, okay, then why are you burning that? The gods from the furthest ring asked me to. Is that some dumb wizard thing you just made up, or something to do with tentacle monsters that can't keep track of what you like anymore? How did you know I wrote a story about wizards anyway? John told me. I was all snooping around your room while you were asleep, and I was like, no man, don't, so not cool. Then he was like, oh, dude, check it out, this book is full of wizard slash. I was like, I don't even want to know, this is such a crazy violation of privacy. This story sounds suspicious. If you want me to chew him out about it, I will, because that was so outrageous, I don't even know where he got off being like that. No, I actually don't mind. Too bad I missed him. I thought you hated wizards. What's the deal with that? I like wizards. What I don't like is my mother's obsession with feigning interest in them to antagonize me. Oh man, that's so messed up that you think that. She probably digs wizards for real, just like you, and you're blowing shit out of proportion like pretty much always. You and she could probably have been chatting up how awesome wizards were this whole time, but no. You're probably burning your nutjob Meowbook to spite her too, aren't you? No, I told you. It's one of the gene sequences locked in my subconscious. The gods say it's critical to destroy it. Rose's mom truly does love wizards, although we won't see the true extent of her interest until like around page 4000. Oh yeah, thought that was a joke. When did they say that? When I was asleep. You mean when we were dancing and stuff in our dreams? Yes. When I flew to your tower, I heard them. They're far above in the dark sky. I've never seen or heard these things in my dreams. Aren't you often distracted by music and puppets? Yeah. Have you ever looked into the sky without your shades? No, what a ridiculous question. Maybe you should try it sometime. You're the Prince of the Moon. I'm sure they've been meaning to seek a royal audience. What do all these dots mean? Dunno. Anyway, I guess I'll do that. Get some sky monsters bossing me around. Sounds cool. Dave Sprite, also Pester. Pester who? So, really, why are you burning that? I just explained this to other Dave. Do I have to explain everything to you twice now? No, I know. I'm using Dave's spare computer. I saw the whole conversation through his Petrotrum account. Oh, I see. So instead of having the devil explain, I merely have to put up with being double spied upon. What a relief. I just mean, you didn't burn that book in the future. That book was completely pointless. I know, but now it's not. You appear to make it relevant by traveling to the past. So does that mean the sleeping thing worked? Do you remember the future? I remember some things. Okay, cool. So why is the cat coat so terrible now? I don't know, but the gods were pretty emphatic about it. Well, okay, I guess it's done, but why are you so sure they're right? Have you ever known them to be wrong? I guess not, but they sort of freak me out. I mean, listening to gross space beatings all day isn't my idea of an awesome time. Especially the ones that sing, oh god. Is that why you keep the music turned up? No, I flip out the old jams because they kick ass, obviously. I guess we'll chalk up another riddle up in the solved column. Yeah, case the fuck closed. Are you talking to future me again? Talking to the bit. Yes. Okay, I'm out of the loop again. Between you taking orders from Dream Beast and birdwing me with like future secrets, I'm doing some sort of spectacular fucking jackknife off the loop and getting a wink and a nod from Barack Obama. I'm coming upstairs. Okay. Oh dear God. My fucking God. That misspell of Obama, which was very likely on purpose. That means more than you'll ever know. Boop. At least it won't be important in Homestuck. But look who it is. It's him. The smart boy. Dave, chill with Dave Sprite. So, it was pretty funny how he made a copy of Rosw's evil book right before she burned it, and now he doesn't know about it. I know it's crazy what kind of foresight this guy has. I'm telling you, coincidences like that are unreal. They don't even happen most of the time. The best thing about it is, about how I did it is that it in no way will ever come back to bite us in the ass ever. Dude, our shit is safe. So safe. Gonna stay pretty sound tonight with that big fucking payload of safety you just got dropped on us. Gonna be all hugging my pillow and shit, grinning like a goddamn bear full of honey. Safer than some Flintstone vitamins in the bottle. Keep twisting, Junior. All you get is clicks. Axel thinks it's Kenny. Doesn't even know he doesn't even know he just stepped on the security rig. Got a face full of fucking safety. Yeah. Anyway, guess I'll go back down and burn that book. Alright. Oh frick. Dave, go back in time and stop the thief. It looks like you already tried that. Whoever took those books was a pretty cold-blooded dude. You figure you're cool on the time travel for a while. Don't want to see the Dave corpses start to pile up, especially if one of them winds up being you. Dave, throw yourself out the wait. Dave, you fucking idiot, Dave, you complete fucking idiot. You stupid fucking bitch, Dave. You could have just gone back to before the guy arrived and then thrown the frickin' book out the window into the lava. You complete idiot! Dave, throw yourself out the window. Oh god. You ditched the body before Jade sees it. That would probably freak her out. He's still here. John, press a button on the control panel. You push one of the nearby buttons that activates the upper right monitor. The view is locked onto a particular location on Earth at a particular date and time. Whoever was in the lab appears to have recently calibrated this device. John, examine monitor. The monitor displays a town on the west coast of the United States. It appears to be your old neighborhood, but there's a factory there you do not recognize. The date is December 1st, 1995, a few months before you were born. John, zoom in. An old woman is escorted by her son on a lovely day. A target has been locked over the gentleman's mother. A meteor looms overhead, looms unnoticed. Crocker! They witness the destruction of the facility. Collateral damage to a corporation owned by a renowned billionaire explorer. A mystery begins. John, press blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the woman you recognize to be your grandmother. The ghost sludge is sucked into a glass tube. John, switch 4. Beauty. You switch to a monitor displaying a view of a remote island in the Pacific on December 3rd, 1995. John, zoom in. A renowned billionaire explorer approaches on his yacht, an old factory lost 2 days prior, but a new shipmate gained. Together, they settle the island and plunder its secrets. A meteor overhead streaks unnoticed, headed towards an unseasonably warm city in the central United States. John, press blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the man you spotted in the woods with your book. The ghost sludge is collected. Did it actually... No, it didn't actually get... Unless it does get sucked up in here, but it does not seem that's the case. John, switch 3. You switch to a view of an unseasonably warm city in the central United States on December 4th, 1995. John, zoom in. An outrageously awesome dude stands before a crater where his favorite record shop stood 1 day prior. He is prepared for the occasion with a small pair of outrageously awesome shades. A meteor overhead races unnoticed, headed to a lake near a laboratory on the east coast of the United States. No aquatic life would survive. John, press blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the outrageously awesome dude. The sludge is allocated to one of another pair of tubes. John, switch 2. You switch again to a view of your neighborhood on April 13th, 1996. It is the day of your birth. There is more real estate you do not recognize near the recently devastated baked goods facility. It is a shopping mall you have never seen before. John, zoom in. I ship them. I ship mom and dad. Of course you wouldn't. A professional lady and new mother has traveled from the opposite coast at the behest of a famous and wealthy scientist to study one of numerous recent celestial anomalies while he is on expedition. She notices a meteor overhead on collision course with a quaint family joke shop. A distinguished gentleman notices the lady and comes outside to greet her, oblivious to the threat above. The gentleman's mother remains inside, busying herself with a tall bookshelf, a ladder, and a rather hefty unabridged joke book. An old mother lost today, but a new son gained. Sassacre! The gentleman discovers a clue. A powerful nose detects perfume. The lady has fled. The mystery deepens. But the monitor has not lost track of the lady. John, press blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the professional lady. The sludge fills the final tube. Once all the tubes are filled, an automated sequence begins to execute. GCAT. 4 young Paradox clones are created. John, there's one more button to push. Ectobiology sure does involve a lot of button pushing, at least it does when you're a junior ectobiologist. Your loyal assistant, Dr. Meowgon, is all over this one. One pair of tubes empties the sludge into the chamber below. The other pair does as well. Another sequence is activated. John, scale Etchaladder. You storm up your Etchaladder to claim the coveted, if difficult to pronounce rung, Ectobiolo Babysitter. Your ladder is absolutely hemorrhaging the boon dollars. Just what your pork hollow's fat ass needs. You surpass 1 million boon dollars and trade them all in for a single whopping boon buck. This is, of course, going directly into the college fund for these youngsters. Sure as heavy, into the hollow it goes. Oh god. Oh no! Navigating the veil nearby. An old man has much to do before he returns to Earth. Dies, gets stuffed by his adopted yet biological daughter/granddaughter, and stuck in front of a fireplace. Taking priority at the moment is shipping 2 passengers long overdue for a reunion. It's them. I freaking ship them. Fetch Moda's wallet. Oh god. CG Trojan.
See? This is a case in point.
What point?
The point I was just making about the ultimate riddle. You blithering, petulant shithole. Okay, that's just you to laugh at me somewhere, I guess, because you seem to really get off whenever I flame you. Humans are deranged.
Oh man, I must be getting closer to the conversations where you're trolling me harder. This is pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what you got up your sleeve.
You see what I mean? Fuck you about that.
Anyway, you weren't making a point about the ultimate riddle, dude.
Yes, I was. And now I'm losing my train of thought, dipshit.
Nope, you never talked about it. Yet.
Oh, hell, that's right. Damn it, I guess this is going to be confusing.
This is a really nice song. Oh, you're just starting to figure that out now?
See, I kind of painted myself into a corner. I started trolling you at the end, just before the riff, and then jumped back a little, and now I guess I've become railroaded and working backwards here. What does I want to do, a sort of dumb schizophrenic hopping around like the others?
Oh my god, I know, you've already told me like 1,000,000 times.
I have? Well, I can't wait for all these amazing conversations to take place. It's going to be like the human vacation with a giant red chili asshole up in here. You know, the one where a bunch of moaning nooksuckers sing at a little pine tree, I think.
Man, I got to say I'm a little disappointed by this massive trolling you're bragging about.
I was bragging? Well, that's part of that sort of pandemic human horseshit. Maybe you should consider that I was bragging to get your hopes up in the future. Only to let you down, and thus troll you masterfully in that respect.
Maybe, but that would be pretty weak, too.
Your brittle human calcium-based skull is what is weak, and if you and I were in the proximity of a blunt instrument, I wouldn't have much trouble proving it.
Whatever. So what was the case in point you were making anyway?
I was scrolling back and noticed you were in the veil.
Well, I am.
Yeah, dum-dum, you're tumbling around on a big goddamn meteor, and you just created younger versions of yourself and your guardians, probably by monkeying around with that thing like a doofus.
Wait, these are baby versions of us?
So clueless! What do you think you were doing there anyway?
Well, I saw footage of my Nana and some other people who I am pretty sure were like Jade's grandpa and Rose's mom and stuff from a long time ago, and then there are all these little guys scurrying around, so they're like clone copies of us?
No, they're literally you and your guardians. Paradox clones.
Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean they're literally us? Did they go back in time?
Yeah, obviously. Great guess, brain hero. But technically, they aren't even sent back in time because with respect to the medium, your universe's timeline is meaningless. Seriously, why would it give a crap about Earth's past or future or whatever? From its perspective, it's just a bunch of points to choose from. Just like your chronologically is from our perspective. But I guess that's enough. It's a bunch of semantics. With respect to your personal chronologically, yeah, they go back in time. A paradox clone is by definition a correctly cloned duplicate that will inevitably go back in time and become the original target that was cloned. If it's a malformed clone, it's just a meaningless mutant that had no bearing on the stable loop continuum. I don't see any tentacles or extra eyeballs or warped bone bones, so that those gross little things are all you guys. We need to go to Earth and grow up and become this insipid bunch of grub-fisted douchebags you are all now. And this was the point I was trying to make about the ultimate riddle.
What is a riddle anyway? Maybe I can guess. I'm good at riddles.
Think again, ignoramus isn't even that great or even much of a riddle at all. In the course of your adventure, you would have encountered all these fragments of like weird poems and shit. You find them along your quests and clues and stuff buried in them. They'll solve puzzles and move huge stone columns and make staircases appear. And lots of nonsense like that. It's all nice in this flowery sort of broadly poetic jackassery that nobody really cares about. And I sure as hell don't care about spoiling it for you. But what all these lofty symbolic allusions boil down to is some grander statement about what you see happening here. That you are always the key to seeing your own existence through this game. And any hope that could have played out differently or that you could have avoided this whole mess was always just a ruse.
It is Daxon, perhaps?
What?
Never mind.
Because if it didn't go down this way, then how were you even born? Get it? Which is especially pathetic since Paradox Space apparently went to all this trouble to make you just have you fail and die. Really? There's nothing more tragic than these no-sis and full of kids entering the game and fulfilling some cosmic destiny shit just to get wiped out and leave behind an empty, pointless, insipid sphere for all eternity. Actually, it's totally hilarious, or it would be if it didn't affect me personally.
Shut.
But anyway, there's a lot more to the riddle than just that. Like what we were just talking about last time we talked. But that's sort of the gist of the themes it deals with.
Okay, well, if I run into some salamanders who tell me all about this riddle and get really excited about it, I will try to act surprised. So, this is the same kind of thing you went through, with being your own paradox clone and creating your own pairs and stuff?
Yeah?
How did that even work with 12 of you?
It was really fucking complicated, and I'm not going to get into it. Our family structures are already way more complicated than yours without even getting spooky time slime involved. Basically, we have nothing in common whatsoever, except maybe this. I was the guy in your position to make all these clones, and frankly, it all kind of freaked me the hell out.
Huh. Yeah, I guess now that you mention it, I am finding it all a little strange.
Oh, only just now! Fuck, you're fast! I hope you got the mad boombox to pay off your speeding tickets!
No, I mean, the Ghost 7 paradoxes are one thing, of course. It's just something else. It's just, this is really weird.
What's so weird about it?
Well, normally, humans hatch from these slimy pods and we wriggle out as little pink larvae.
Oh, really? Huh. Maybe we have more in common than I thought. Maybe those really are mutant clones and they aren't going to back to seed your planet?
Sure?
Hell, I'm confused now. Not that I give a shit about you and your pointless, awful lives.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you get back to me in a few minutes? I mean, a few minutes in my time, not yours. All these little pink monkeys are getting way out of line and I have to tend to them. If you message me in a couple minutes, we can continue conversing in the same linear fashion for a change.
Okay?
And then after that, you can keep going backwards and then make fun of me riding my little red rocket. You can tell me I look like a silly little paradox clone fresh out of my slime tube. And this is all just a big nursery time recess jamboree. That would burn me good.
Okay, that is pretty good, but I can't use it because you just said it and then later, i.e. right now, you'll get the satisfaction of knowing you are the one to come up with that burn. See, you're dealing with a pro. You can't out-troll me, so just forget about it and stop trying!
John, tender little pink monkeys, what is this called? Oh, this song. They're scrambling all over the place. They appear to be preoccupied by some of the objects littered around the lab. At least it is keeping them busy. Little cow. They're all going to go back with one object. Or, I guess in this guy's case, two. John, get trolled by CG again.
Okay, it's a few minutes later. Look how sane and linear we are being.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now fuck you and goodbye.
Wait,
What?
I was looking at all these little rascals, and I was wondering, how do they go back in time and become us and stuff? Does it have something to do with the reckoning?
How do you know about that?
You told me we had this great dare going to see who could be the least helpful and informative, and you totally lost, dude. You were hella helpful.
I was obviously just spitting in your stupid, pointless human dare. What is a dare anyway? It's nothing. Someone says do something and then, or oh, laugh, you lose if you don't do it. That isn't anything that deserves a word. We don't even have a word for dare in our language. The closest approximation would be worthless fucking bullshit waste of time for silly little children.
Oh, wow. Is that the title of the movie, too?
Yes, it's the title of every dumb movie you've ever liked.
That is even true and doesn't make sense.
Anyway, how could we have made a dare if I'm moving backwards on your timeline? You would dare me to do something, then I would do it the next time, but you wouldn't even remember the dare because we didn't make it yet. That's what isn't true and doesn't make sense, you dip bag of puke.
Well, yeah, the dare never happened. I was stoking around and made that up to give you a hard time. No? Oh.
You have sounding stupid down to such a science. Where's your lab coat and test tubes, Dr. Brain Professor?
I am wearing a lab coat, sort of.
You look like an elf.
That's bullshit.
You look like you should be blowing into a funny little shell and limbering up for a silly cookie dance.
You even have elves?
Yes, let's compare with fancy creatures that don't exist we both do or don't not have. What a great fucking idea, John!
What?
You asked about the reckoning, so why don't we talk about that instead of all these pretty much terrible things?
Okay.
Yeah, so when the reckoning starts happening, all these paradox clones get shipped off to meteors, flung through sky and defense portals, and sent back to Earth. End of story, I guess. Bye!
Wait, so, that means you're all sort of like Superman?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool.
Y'all trace the mythological footsteps of your beloved human Superman, which is really just a muscular Caucasian alien. It's hilarious how humans worship him as a pinnacle of human heroism and virtue, but he isn't even human. Actually, it's incredibly pathetic, but also, in a way, kind of admirable, because it means deep down, you all must realize who your daddy is. We are bitches!
Yeah, Superman is pretty cool, I guess. Do you know Nicolas Cage was almost going to play Superman one time?
Oh, my throbbing phlegm lobe! Who gives a burning fuck about that? John Egbert, you have assassinated my patience. Adios, loser!
Wait, get back to me in a couple minutes, okay?
Bye!
Face bomb times 2 combo. AR? Shred.
You're ripping up so many hellacious shreds, this dear shitty business is getting so deliriously new-brazen it. Okay, you lost a handle on that sentence. Oh my god, is that what you think it is? This thing is so completely illegal. How could this atrocity be floating out here unnoticed all this time? You're going to throw whoever is responsible into the slammer. You always call Joe the slammer when you are extra angry at crimes. AR, go in. There is a large elevator platform ahead. AR, go down. Below, there is a dark, cavernous room. Near the platform is a time capsule. It's deployed a seed and waits for something to be deposited and for the clock to be set. It's all harmless enough, still no sign of any perpetrators. AR, Search premises. Deeper into the darkness of the room, there's some complicated lab equipment. Again, nothing particularly unusual for this jurisdiction. AR, examine equipment.
Oh boy.
There's a large monitor. Displayed on it is a small human girl in a fancy house. The date is April 21st, 1910.
Nana.
8 days prior, the orphan girl was taken in by an aristocratic Southern colonel and legendary humorist. He recovered the young lady from a crater where a bakery once stood, operated by the man's wife, a notable baked goods baroness. There's an explosion in the colonel's backyard. Land sakes alive, we are cooking with petrol now! The colonel and his new granddaughter investigate. The impact site is where a doghouse stood moments ago. It was a magnificent abode of the man's beloved pet, Haley. He takes the belt from the old julep flask. He'd sooner perish himself than lose that dear animal. People would think reports of the man's death were greatly exaggerated, but they weren't. This is exactly why babies should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols. An old colonel lost, but a new brother gained. Aha! There's Haley. The youngsters adore their new guardian. Good dog, best friend. The young boy has difficulty pronouncing the name, though. Sounds more like Harley when he says it. AR, fast forward.
Something is it? Frick, that's the end? Frick! Okay, gotta find a new thing. Well, I do have Prosper and Durst, but it's a pretty short album. After that, I'm gonna have to resort to YouTube. Ooh, boop. It's a good album, though.
13 years later, the boy develops a taste for adventure. He and his guardian bid farewell. His sister is sad. She will be left all alone with the wicked pastry baroness. She can handle it, he tells her. He believes in her. This all seems pointless to you, and immaterial to the crime that has been committed. Though you do find it odd that the purifier target has been fixed over that especially stupid-looking animal. You hear that elevator platform. Someone is coming. It is a high-ranking agent from your kingdom. Could he be the man behind this crime? Could his intent be mutinous? You know the agent to be far too dangerous to take into custody. You hide behind some equipment and observe. He appears to be holding some notebooks. Also, what appears to be a pair of juice-stained envelopes. Only one of the books is useful to him. The envelopes are useless, and he couldn't make it through more than a paragraph of the other books of weird things about wizards. He discards them. The spare notebook lands on the floor. The envelopes land in the seed. The time capsule stores the seed, and on account of some default setting, is programmed to bloom several 100 million years from now. The capsule then readies a new seed. The agent approaches another device near a large monitor.
John, get trolled by CG in sane and linear manner. I'm gonna need a new drink. Alright. Pause this, get a drink. And we're back.
Okay, I got back to you. Are you happy?
Sure, I guess.
You don't even know it yet, but you are about to start passing out buddies like your cheap cigars. It's going to be an embarrassing display.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly, numbskull. Such is our chat that it can naturally occur to you to be an idiot in the due course of time.
Okay, I was sort of mulling it over while looking at all these baby guns sitting on ponies and things, and how the reckoning takes them back, and how you said our reckoning starts sooner.
Yeah?
Are you sure it had to start so soon? Can't we delay it?
It starts in a few minutes, stupid! See that countdown clock over there? You aren't delaying anything!
Oh, dang, I guess I better get off this meteor then.
Well, I mean, it doesn't all happen all at once. First some smaller meteors go, then bigger ones. Spread out over like 24 hours or so. It's supposed to be like go time when it starts. Like, it's time to hurry up and stop fucking around and kill the boss. Get it? The rock yard doesn't blast off right away. Too bad, because it would have spared you from making a fool of yourself in a couple minutes, and more importantly, spared me from having to watch.
Okay, well, you keep saying how doomed we are and how all this bad stuff happens sooner, but you never say why. What happens in our game that's different from yours that makes things go so badly?
Jack Noir.
Who is I love that baby Rose. That's actually adorable. John, I think she wants you to hold her. Who is Jack Noir?
An agent of Dearth who flipped out and rose to power. He killed your black queen and king, and now he's in charge.
So, you didn't have him in your game?
No, we did, but he was harmless. Actually, he was an ally, sort of. He still had a grudge against the queen by helping us dethrone and exile her. And then he wound up exiled himself and sort of kept helping us through a command terminal on her old planet. He's kind of a huge asshole now, but because he took the queen out of the picture, when we got to Skya, we only had one monarch to deal with instead of two. Of course, it was a nasty, giant, 12 times prototype Black King that took forever to kill. Just barely in time before the biggest meteors came, but still.
I see. So, after he got exiled and all that, he came here into our game and caused all this trouble?
No! God! Egbert! You're sicker than that hideous joke book you wander around with. Try to think more abstractly. Think about video games. What's an Earth game you like to play? Name one.
Crash Bandicoot?
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling it's a really lame example, but that's fine, it's not the point. So let's say you play your Bandicoot, and I play my Bandicoot. They're essentially the same Bandicoot, same appearance and design and behaviors, but they are still completely separate Bandicoots on separate screens. So we both have our own ass Bandicoots ourselves, the same, but different. Our Jacks are the same, but different too. Same guy, different circumstances and outcomes. Our Jack trumped the queen, but got no further. Your Jack got the best of both of them, and is now something higher than a queen or a king.
Like an ace?
Sure, okay,
I think I get it, but how did he do that? What was different about what we did versus what you did?
Frankly, I have no idea what the original thing that tipped the scale was. It is under investigation, but it doesn't really matter. The worst is yet to come. For you.
Oh no, what is the worst thing?
Already told you, damn it!
Oh, hey, sorry, hold on, this little lady is bugging me about something.
Yeah, you might as well get it over with and give her the lousy rabbit already.
Oh man, I just had the best idea. This is so perfect. A blonde mother and daughter together, this is totally perfect.
Perfect for what? Selecting your formidable mental handicap like a fucking heavyweight for the next several minutes? Oh wait, let me check. The answer is yes!
It's like that scene Con Arrow giving the bunny like I am Nick Cage fresh out of the slammer.
Fuck!
I wish I had a filthy white beater on. Oh well.
Just
S. John. Reunite with your loving wife and daughter. Well, fuck you. Allow. Frick. Shut. Wait, what's that say? Fuck, I think that's my IP. I might... Okay, I'm gonna pause and look that over. Okay, never mind. It turns out that's like the certificate for the website thing. Is it? Maybe not. What is this? Oh god. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna pause this and continue once I blur all this out. Probably unnecessarily blurring complete. Let's just reload and watch the flash. Yes. Let's go. It's probably gonna be really loud. Down to 5. There we go. It's time. Yes. I love it. So freaking great. Still hear it. End of Act 4. Psych! It'll be a few more pages. Yeah. Oh god. Dave, get trolled by GC.
Dave, what's it smell like?
What?
Your blood.
Fuck off.
Dave, give it a little taste for me. Tell me what human blood tastes like. I've been so curious.
You're the annoying blind one, aren't you?
Yeah?
Dave told me about you.
God, too many Daves. It's like this big-ass one cool guy party. But someone forgot to invite all the cool guys. Wink.
Man, I'm telling you, birds like that are unreal. Where do you even get a bird that's that sick?
I bet you can't wait to be a useless piece of shit out there and fall down all these burns.
No, you messed that up.
Dave, is this you? Pierre Dave.
I love it. But my my bird shouting. You try to draw shades on his face and miss? What's it even a point? He's already wearing shades.
It's so perfect. That is so you.
This is moronic.
Dave, tell me what your blood smells like or I'll make another one. And I know these hurt your feelings.
I don't know what it smells like or tastes like, but I sure as hell know what it looks like. It's like a fucking symphony in my retinas. Shit, it's beautiful, like a little vermilion picnic on my hands. Every day I open my eyes, I find poetry in even the simplest things. Just one of those little joys in life you take for granted, you know. This miraculous gift of vision.
Dave, check it out. I figured it out. This has got to be you. This is so Dave.
Kid Strider. Mega Date. Mega Drive. Now let me just... Ah, frick. Frick. Ah, come on, go away so I can... Come on. Alright, let's just fix this. Fuck it. How about you? I'm trying. Then just in this tiny little text, Mega Dave. That's all I want to do. I have fulfilled my obligation. I could give myself a hernia trying to be a big douche as that guy. I could try, but it would wind up like a motorcycle stunt gone horribly wrong. My broken body would flop and tumble around like a rag doll.
I can't breathe.
And yet, as much as that guy's the totally dude I could ever hope to meet, he and I would still get along famously, because we can both see. This me and him having a sea party like a couple of eager-eyed bros peeping shit up into the wee hours.
Dave, can I come to your sea party?
I guess, but you have to be careful not to stumble around bumping into all the gorgeous masterpieces hanging around everywhere. God, so beautiful to look at with my perfect eyesight.
Can I lick the paintings?
Yeah, that's fine. Jade, get trolled by AT. Oh, yes. Wait. Oh, that's... Alright, so he's like talking to everyone at the same time. Jesus Christ. Seems like Jade's getting pretty close to entering, though.
Jade, hi. Is your robot nearby? Where you can type because you are asleep?
Oh, yes, it appears so.
Oh, okay, in that case, are you having a pleasant nap?
I guess I've been pretty busy here. I've had to stay asleep for a long time because John's supposed to wake up soon. But he just won't wake up. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be the one to wake him, but I don't know what to do. Huh?
Sorry, I was looking to see if I could see him awake in the future, but
I can't.
see in his dreams or anything.
Oh, well, thanks for trying anyway.
But you will wake up soon, it looks like, so maybe this means you have success?
I hope so. What am I doing when I wake up?
Goodness, there's so much going on and there's a lot of trouble that you're in.
Oh no.
But what it comes down to is that you don't have much time anyway. This is your last stage before you make the rift, and then I can't see what happens after that anymore, which is okay with me, because, to be honest, seeing your whole big, confusing future path is kind of overwhelming.
Yes, I know what you mean.
It's so complicated, I don't even know what I should be accomplishing. I think using these gadgets and things and my timeline advantage to play pranks on you.
It sounds like it would be fun, but you guys never even played pranks on me. You were always just kind of mean.
Sorry. I think the idiotic thing about trolling is If you use it to troll people, I think you're just as likely to get trolled yourself, maybe even more badly, which I think is what is going on here, just between you and me. Well, I know I haven't trolled you guys, or not yet. No, but you sort of are. My friend is going crazy. He wants to talk to you. He left you a message a long time ago on your timeline to talk to him when your robot blows up. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Did it really blow up, or was that another trick? I don't know. I can't see it blow up in your future. Not on the screen. I mean, there are lots of explosions all the time anyway. Too many explosions. You could ask me in the future. Okay, I will ask. Okay, you said yes, it did blow up, and you talked to him, and then you said he was actually a pretty nice guy, which I thought was weird. Is he a nice guy? Not really. Well, maybe he's been through some tough times. Maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt? For whatever it's worth, I think you're a pretty nice guy, too. Okay, thank you. Also, you seem to be the only one who ever thinks to talk to me while I'm asleep. Why is that? Oh, I guess that makes sense because you have a robot to let you say things that happen on Prospect. I'm curious because the only time I ever had fun playing this game was when I was asleep, but now all our dream cells are dead. Oh no, dream cells can die? Yeah, they never knew that or even thought about it. I guess it makes sense though. Yeah, so enjoy your nap while it lasts. Bye.
Rose, get trolled by GA. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun, doing these two voices. I mean, I like doing Rose's voice, but it's kind of hard doing Kanaya's, honestly. Because I have to, like, both... Like, I have to give it a Rose-esque voice without sounding too much like Rose, but I don't have that much of a vocal range when it comes to higher pitches. Like, I have about 3 things. There's Rose's voice. I guess Jade's voice counts. AOL voice. And then Mickey, oh! That's about all the voices I can do at that range. Hello. Hello. No. Hello again. Are we friends yet at this point in time? I would speculate that if we are not by now, then it's probably not to be. Pardon? Furthermore, which Rose have you chosen to be this time? The stupid Rose or the smart Rose? I'm a little busy. It sounds like you're attempting to be the smart Rose this time. Please take note of the subtle scorn underlying the selection of the word attempting. Smart Rose should get a kick out of that. Smart Rose is all about subtle scorn, isn't she? That sounds about right. Whereas Dumb Rose is in capitalized letters, even when discussing the proper names of human monsters in Earth cinema. I think you should establish a greater commitment to a single role-playing scenario. Honestly, I was looking forward to playing along and reading your Dumb Rose script for our next conversation, but it turned out there's a perfectly logical explanation for it all. Imagine my disappointment. Well, I imagine yours once you finally catch on. I suddenly don't understand anything. What are you talking about? I'd love to explain in detail and cause some sort of time paradox, but you see, and this revelation may be as startling as any, I'm a little busy. I believe I understand. It was I who did something to provoke your scorn in the previous conversation, one which I have not had yet. Yes, that is definitely a conclusion you have just now drawn. The only thing left to do is write out the next several conversations while you maintain that understanding. And while I maintain the chilly facade you have grown to so enjoy from Smart Rose, which shouldn't be too difficult because, have I mentioned, I'm busy. Goodbye. Fine. Dave, keep getting trolled by GC. New pairs are forming. Dave, I finally got it. Oh, hell.
I finally figured it out. Once and for all. This is you. Demon Bro forever.
Back to the future. I love it. Back box now with quick locking system. Oh god. There's actually a pinball machine in the basement. Maybe I should try playing it later. Oh no. Kind of fun, but I never really go down there and mess with it. But okay, that's pretty amazing.
Oh god, it is so perfect. It's a coincidence that is Bro right there. Adventuring through time and playing pinball in Bro heaven together. Tell me that isn't so fucking perfect.
Hey, speaking of which, where's my bro anyway? I haven't seen him at all since I got here. This right doesn't know how. You can see everything that goes on, right? Or it's like smell or whatever. How does that even work? How do you use a computer and know what's going on? It doesn't make sense. My face doesn't make sense.
Dave, your face doesn't make. Damn it! But actually, your face does make sense to my nose and my tongue.
Ew.
I'm sorry, Dave, that you would never experience the sensory bouquet that I enjoy every day, that I ensconce myself in like a warm and comfy bathrobe made of flavor and melody.
Oh, okay, so the dumbest and most far-fetched explanation imaginable. Okay, got it.
Anyway, I don't know where your bro is. As far as I can tell, you'll never see him again between now and the rift. Too bad he won't be around to bail you out again like he did when you entered.
Man, don't remind me about that. It's so embarrassing.
It's okay. I won't tell John about it. I know that's what you're worried about.
Okay, cool.
But look, you don't need to be upset about not having your bro to lean on anymore.
Who's upset? About time the dude gave me a little space.
Blah, okay, whatever. Whatever you say, but that's not the point. The point is, I won't be instead, Dave. Is that cool?
I guess.
I know everything that's going to happen to you. I can tell you before it happens, so you can be ready and not have to go back in time and get killed by all the time and stand on a toilet looking at your own blood for 10 minutes.
Alright, so what's next?
First, you go through the gate, and when you go through, you will go to another place in a wild cherry lava land, and you will quickly meet some friendly crocodiles. They'll try to eat you, but that's just their way of being friendly. You shouldn't be scared.
Why would I be scared?
Dave, please. You're crying like a little boy. It is happening right here in front of my nose. Your tears taste delicious. Kinda like something you wouldn't know about. A true delicacy called cotton candy.
We have cotton candy, dumbass. Okay, turning off the good music, we have the actual end of Act Flash, but there's still a good bit after it. It's time. That's awesome though, not gonna lie. The gate's right there, but so are some very powerful enemies. Oh god, one of them just got sliced right in half. Oh god, it's a goddamn massacre. That's what happened to WV's frickin' whatever. revolution? I don't know. There they go. All with their own little objects. Oh god, the golden planes is actually... Oh frick. He rises. She sleep. While this death and destruction is happening. Yep. Nah. God damn it. I always hear that as I just ate a bunch of batteries, not I just had a friendship aneurysm. One of the truly best moments in the entire comic. Day 413. They really make this stuff fast, huh? But we're not done yet. End of Act 4. Rose Egress. This is my final entry. My co-players and I have made every earnest attempt, with occasional relapse, to play this game the right way. I have been meticulous in documenting the process to help our peers understand the trials we should we fail. In my hubris, I believe these classes were relegated to the Earthbound, but in even this quaint supposition, I was in error. Our otherworldly antagonists have assured us of our inevitable failure repeatedly, while the gods whisper core bass into my sleep. I believe them now. I just blew up my first gates. I'm not sure why I did it, really. I am not playing by the rules anymore. I will fly around this candy-coated rock and comb the white sand until I find answers. No one can tell me our fate can't be repaired. We've come too far. I jumped out of the way of a burning fucking tree, for God's sake. I've used a spell to rip this walkthrough from Earth's decaying network and sealed it in one of the servers floating in the furthest ring. The gods may disperse the signal throughout the cosmos as they wish. Perhaps it will be of use to past or future species who, like us, have been ensnared by Sky's malevolent tendrils. In case it wasn't clear, magic is real. Pardon my egress. You're on your own now. Lalondw. That's where it's being held. There's some hordes here in the background, and a little glitchiness. That glitchiness? No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter until about 2,000 and 4,000 pages, respectively. Hours in the future. The war-weary villain, the war-weary calls another broken planet home. Another cloth his garb, land and rags fit for the wayward. A villain becomes a vagabond. The recent past is recalled. An accursed mascot is located among fallen brethren, its visage reviled. A rag of souls drifts from the heavens, its owner a mystery. A boy finds a dead friend, her ring recovered. The boy sees himself in a cloud, his destination revealed. Hours in the future. A mistress becomes a mendicant. The recent past is recalled. Oh fuck, she actually killed him! A communication device is borrowed. A rendezvous. A rendezvous arranged. The Slayer is summoned. The collateral presented. The droll is beckoned. The bargain honored. The boy finds the castle. His courier's path crossed. The mail is delivered. An obligation satisfied. The package is opened. Letters read. John, from what I hear tell, you've been through a bit of an adventure by the time you're reading this. That's so great. I love adventure, and I would bet my bottom boombuck you do too. I think we are birds of a feather, John. I'm pretty eager to meet you. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned we are going to meet someday. I hear you like movies. Is that right, John? I love movies too. Have you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's? So friggin' hilarious. It's hard to talk to Jade about movies. It's hard to talk to Jade about movies because she doesn't really know about movies, but I'm sure you know that. Boring. Just kidding, Jade. I know you know I love you and I think you're a blast. Okay, speaking of Jade, we spent quite a long time working on this present for you. It was a big team effort. Okay, I had to do quite a lot of arm twisting to get her to go along with helping me make such an oddball present for you and still well in advance, but I had my arms sort of twisted myself to get us going in the first place. But then she came around to the idea because she can see the future. Pretty amazing if you could ask me. It'll all be clear later. Dad suits with all this arm twisting I've been getting a good workout. We should wrestle when we meet, John. I love to wrestle, but I don't get a chance to wrestle with anyone that much. Do you like to get into fisticuffs, John? Scrums and whatnot? Me too. Anyway, you should listen to Jade from here on out, because she sure seems to know what's best for you. Whatever your adventure throws at you, I'm sure she'll tell you you can handle it. She believes in you. There's another page to this letter. Is that really that? Frick. Close. I did not mean to close those. Guess that's end. Guess I already gotta resort to YouTube. Up. And I gotta pause. Okay, here. Might as well bookmark that. Next up would be... Should I? I don't know. Maybe. But then there's also Volume 8, which I haven't really listened to any of these ongoing things. Oh well. Sure, we'll listen to this again. Homestuck Volume 1 through 4. Should have 41. Like this. Make sure everything's actually in. Yeah, no delete videos. Good. Boop. There's another letter from a different author.
Oh, kicking Christ in a dirty diaper. I almost forgot to mention what's in this box. Sorry, this shit's so small. I mean, obviously it's small. Contents. Rule to Ringer. Clothes of a Kinder. Zipbunker Crosshair. Dear John, happy birthday! Even though it's super late and you probably went through a lot of trouble to get it, I really hope this present cheers you up. You look so sad while you're reading my letter. What did it say, the one you're reading now? I can explain. See, when I go to sleep, in my dreams I wake up on the moon of a planet called Prospect. By now you must know about this place. I have lived there in my dreams most of my life, and I made so many friends there over the years. You were there too, but you were asleep. The fact that you are awake now, I think, means all my friends are in trouble. You are awake because it is your job to help them. We are both help them. But, I know these things because while I was on the moon, whenever it passed through the sky, I could see lots of things in the clouds. The past, the future, stuff about our friends, and stuff about you. Now that you are awake and apparently at the center of Skya, wow, you should be able to see stuff in the clouds too. Maybe you already have. About this present, my pen pal helped me work on it. He included a letter too. He's really funny and silly. I like him a lot, and I think you would too. It took a long time between the two of us, and sure, the present looks like a fun and completely ridiculous thing to get, but it is also really important. You're getting it exactly when you need it most. Maybe that's hard to believe, but it's true. I saw it happen already. I don't see everything, John, and I definitely don't know everything that's going to happen, but when I do know something, I always try to do my best to help people in the future. When I'm supposed to, that is. You get the hang of it. John, I am really looking forward to seeing you when you wake up. It's been nice playing with my Prosperian friends and all, and also kind of lonely knowing you were in another tower sleeping and having lousy dreams. I'm not sure where I am when you are reading this, but I'm sure I'll make it down to where you are soon. Geez, how do you get down there? Oh well, I'll find out. I can't wait to fly around the moon with you and show you all my favorite places. It'll be so much fun. Hearts, Jade.
He's here. A boy's grief is interrupted. His ring sought. The toy has taken a new master. The tactician, a misstep. Check. Hours in the future. A regulator becomes a renegade. The recent past is recalled. A temple is fled and soon revisited. A nearby laboratory is also revisited, its satellites dispatched. A sleeping boy is found, rumbling, ominous. The lab is in flight, its exits inoperative. Oh, guy's even shaking the Z. Another public servant makes a sacrifice, a citizen's safety secured. And that's how AR got exiled. A tyrant is retreating. A battleship landing. A grandfather mourns. A family tradition honored. A queen mourns. A kingdom bid farewell. Hours in the future. Her journey through the windswept must be walked alone. Her entourage bid farewell. A queen becomes a questant, and then years. So the queen just exiled herself.
Oh, of course it was. No, it wasn't, you absolute piece of shit.
A key is employed. A command station repaired. Up. Time. This music is unfitting but so nice. Oh my! There's another cloud. And inside, a dark laboratory, unused for years. And inside, our fourth wall, pilfered from a bureaucrat's office and absconded with years ago. It isn't turned on, but if it was, this is almost certainly what we would see. Recap 2. Again, I'm not going to reread this, but I will pilfer it for links. There's not a single link this time. Ha 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 ha. Frick. Is there a single link? No, it isn't. Whoa. And then I started working on Act 5. Speaking of Act 5, that's going to be started next episode. Bookmark this. So, Act 5 has 2 parts to it. Act 5, Act 1, Act 5, Act 2. Frick, I didn't... God, why is the internet being slow all of a sudden? But yeah. And Act 5, Act 1 will be handled over the course of a month, because it's only going to take 4 parts, while for the frickin'... Well, the person from Vinesauce, Rev, I think? Yeah. I haven't watched their series because I'm doing my own series. But I will likely when I finish it, or when I get far enough. But yeah. And, we start it next month. I mean, next week. Frick. Okay, but yeah. It's going to be the Troll Act. We're going to spend 4 episodes learning all about trolls. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna sleep now. Maybe.